Hi everyone. I am guided today to share with you my understanding about relations with all others around us. So, in fact, the all the others they just represent who we really are within, the way we see them, and when we begin with the foundation that everybody is love and light. Then, when we project this out, and the more we practice this to see this in all around us, the more, through the law of attraction, the universe will bring to us people, situations, and everything that reflect what is that we feel every given moment. So, seen from that perspective, and seen from that higher uh, way of seeing things, observing things around us, when somebody is lashing out with anger or even being violent, what actually is happening is that they are in misalignment with who they really are. So, for example, somebody who is very angry, it only shows that they are in a resistance space with the love that they really are. And so anything that has to do with angry people around us, even when they lash out to us personally, it only has to do with them. And when we make this distinction in our mind, then and we start to operate from that level of understanding. I would like to say understanding. It is a better word. Then relations become very valuable, because every relation, wherever the level of agreement or disagreement stands, it does not matter. It is just an opportunity to practice alignment with source, and alignment to bring more ease into the situation. So, for example, um, if I see somebody uh, being in such way, being aggressive, or being violent, even knowing fully that they are in resistance to the frequency of who they really are, and accepting them where they are in the journey, in the evolutional journey, will give me ease. And the ease I will feel, appreciating, and the appreciation I will feel in this moment for where anyone around me is in the evolutional journey, then this will make my own journey much easier, and hence it will allow me to be much loving and kind with anyone around me. And because when I choose not to engage or not to participate in somebody's misalignment, then I am automatically showing the way to all around me, this way, this loving way of this kind way of existing. And I wanted to mention this because lately I have more than a few friends that speak to me about, um, specifically in this past 2 years, what happened with all the lockdowns. Many had to stay at homes, at their homes, being with those that they don't want to be with, basically. That was a huge lesson. And for those of us who are doing the work on aligning with our higher self through inner work, meditation, then this now it becomes more and more easier to master, and therefore relations are of an amazing value to each one of us, because this is how we progress forward into our evolution and being the way showers, and and therefore showing the way to all others how to be loving and kind no matter what arises. And the practical way of doing it is in being in full appreciation of where each and everyone is in the evolutionary journey, and at the same time practice this visualization, like seeing all others around us, and specifically those who are into this. It takes practice. Yes, it takes practice. It's a daily practice. We just constantly have to think about those around us. Anybody who is in this state of being very angry, to constantly see them in this new version, like to see them. They might not change, yes, or they will change at some point, and others will also see these changes at some point. You might not be even around to see that, and yet this works as well at their own speed, yes. So but there is a but, and the but is positive but is that when we practice this, when we, no matter what happens around us, we practice to see all around us in this frequency of what we want to see, in this in the love that we want to see. For example, somebody is angry, and then we visualize them as being meditative and loving and kind, and more, and seeing all the good qualities we want to see in them. In time, first of all, those that attack us, they will stop in time. There will not be any more friction. This is the first step that will happen, that shows the mastery of having arrived at destination concerning relations. And then the second one is that the more we practice this, the more we will attract those around us that are into this with the specific qualities that we want to see in others. So we actually, every time that we practice this, we are becoming it as ourselves. So this is what we see, that what we feel, what we think, what we feel, it is what we attract. Therefore, when I think of someone as being as high, I want them to see loving, kind, meditative, friendly, open, receptive, aligned with the source, all the divine qualities that I would like them to see. If I practice this with everybody around me, even wherever they stand on the journey, I might not see them personally, and yet in my reality, as we progress into these energies rising constantly, more and more I will attract my tribe. So that's why I say like attracts like, and like attracts like means is what I feel again. So it's all about feeling, all about choosing to feel good any given moment, even in the most contrasting experiences. The choice to feel good is all about remembering to feel gratitude and appreciation of what is, no matter what happens around us, no matter what anyone may say to us. So I invite you to take a few breaths in and out as I say these words. Also in the beginning, I didn't say that in the beginning, but it's very nice to do it. And I'm inviting you to, for the next 5 minutes or so, to close your eyes and go within and just integrate maybe the words I say to you. Play this video again, and then go within for 5 minutes and just breathe in and out and integrate the words I spoke to you, and maybe take a journal, write them down, because that is very important detail of our existence on the planet. This is why you are here. We're here to learn from contrast, and And doing this, having a journal, a daily journal, and practicing specific things, specific details, specifically about relations with others, this will create a great shift, and we need this shift to happen now in the collective. So I wish you all the best, and may 2022 and beyond be a, a, a planet that works for all, and for the highest good for all, and may all find their tribe and be in alignment with who they really are more and more, and be in joy, because that is the reason we came here to be at first place. So before reconnecting in our bodies, we came here for the purpose of joy, and this never forget that we are here for the purpose of joy, no matter what happens around us, no matter what is projected out there. We are here for the purpose of joy. Namaste.